Hi, this is Elizabeth with Remember You Matter Coaching, and today I want to pose the question, have you ever wondered why you have to stand alone? I'll pause for a second. And I mean that in regards to whenever you're trying to do something that's different, whether it be start a business, whether it be start a new program, whether it be step out on faith, on an idea that was placed in your heart, and you look around and you realize there are not a lot of people doing what I'm trying to do. How am I supposed to make this happen? Where's the support that I need? What does that mean for me? If you have, then I can relate. There's been several times in my life where I've had to step out and be the only one doing certain things. And I've went to God with this. I've kind of asked, Lord, you know who I am. You know the resources that I have, whether they be limited or whether they be available for me. If this is something that you really want, how am I going to make this happen? And I realized that that season of me having to be alone, having to be in isolation, isn't always a bad thing. And actually, a lot of times it's for the best. And in regards to that, it gives me time to really not get distracted. A lot of times when we have a lot of people in our circle, when we're trying to work out something or think of the steps or come up with a plan, it can get really complicated. It can get unclear. We can get discouraged by people who don't see the same vision that we have. And so the ideas may not flow. And if we listen to everything or everyone or all the noise around us, then it'll take us off track to where we're trying to get to. And so if we want to stay focused, sometimes it's necessary to isolate ourselves, to be alone, to really give yourself time to allow your creativity, allow what's really deep down inside of you about this idea to come out. And then if you are really focused on it, and if you really put out the right positive energy, then the right people would be connected to you. So it may not be your circle of people or popularity that you're used to, but there may be just one person, or there may be one group, or there may be one mastermind that is doing the same thing, or one organization that can really support you and network for the things that are going to be really important for you to reach this goal or this vision or this dream that you have to come forth. And so what I would encourage you, if you find yourself being in a season of being alone, is not see it as a negative thing, but embrace the positive. Embrace the fact that this is really time that I have to consecrate to something that is leading me into my purpose. How can I really thrive myself in it and put the positive energy that I need to make this time most effective for myself? And then when you get to a point where it feels like, man, I really do need some support, then look for the right support for yourselves. I remember being in a season real quick where over the summer, I was in that isolation, and it got to the point where I felt like I was in a drought, where it was kind of like, okay, Lord, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I would really like to have a community or someone that's kind of helping or encouraging so that I can build this and really do it well like you want me to. And when I said that prayer, sure enough, within a few weeks, someone came to me with a program, with an idea that was really able to support me in such a positive way. And I knew what it was, and I did not hesitate to join and be a part of it. And I can truly say that it is propelling, it is helping to ground me and everything else around that. So if you find yourself in that season of wondering, why am I alone? Well, embrace the season that you're in and understand why. And then if you really do feel like you need some support, then don't be afraid to pray about it, ask about it, but connect to the right people that's going to support your purpose and where you're trying to go. So I hope that this was a helpful little clip, and it was meant to encourage you. Whatever you are on your journey, please know that you're not alone, and please know that if you were given the tools to be able to make this happen, then it's going to happen. So stay the course, stay positive, and I am praying and wishing you all the best. God bless.